completely different. In your heart, you know he's right.
It is time for Side Chick News.
Side Chick News.
Happy Hot Topic.
Everybody assumed I was horrified because it meant somehow I got busted having an affair.
Of course it did, but now you're walking it back, trying to act like a strong, independent side chick.
That is not what was happening.
Either they're having an affair or they're very shy.
I don't like this woman. She's trying to get famous off of, ruining relationships. You're for the streets.
What the billions of people who watched the video didn't know was Kristin was amicably separated from her husband and planning a divorce. And
oh, nice. And you know who you have interviewing you? Is Gayle King's lover. Alleged lover. They've never done anything.
he had told her he was as well. Kristin also shared that before that night, the two had never crossed a certain line.
But that was the first time you all had physically touched.
Correct.
What made you do it then?
I had a really big crush on him.
Oh, yeah. I'm just another woman who's getting old and kind of boring, and I like power. I like guys with clout that I can, use. Because I'm a sociopath.
Oprah.
Yeah.
And so did...
And any woman in this crowd at this convention is a bunch of side chicks with no moral.
he. I had been going through a really tough time. I was coming out of a separation, and it felt really
Oh, I'm sure you're never the problem. I bet you're just such a perfect girlfriend.
good to get attention and affection from an awesome man.
Oh, yeah? You gonna say that about the garbage man that picks up your trash or the CEO of a company?
Another thing people didn't know was that Kristin's soon-to-be ex, Andrew, was also at the concert.
Oh, it's gotta be weird. Oh, yeah. There she is. Last night, she was getting wild. Now she's with the boss. You never know with this wild Kristin.
I was walking into the concert, and my daughter
Shut up.
messaged me and said, "Oh, it's so great that you and Andrew are both at Coldplay." So she let me know that my estranged husband was also at the concert.
This Kristin woman's so bad in bed. She's just so proper and so put together and boring.
So you're swaying to the song, and then you suddenly see yourself on the Jumbotron.
Can you imagine if they would have put Gayle King and Oprah on the Jumbotron?
You turned around. He ducked.
That was a moment of total horror. Is really
Yeah, but why? You got nothing to hide. You're so great. You're such a woman of moral. Shut up.
the best way I can describe it. My immediate thought was, "Oh my God, my husband's in the building." He was there with someone else, and I knew that, and that was great and fine. To this
Hey, whatever.
day, he's been one of the biggest supporters of me.
You kept saying,
Yeah, he's like, get away from me. I'll support you as much as you want. Just get away from me.
I made a mistake. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have been out with my boss.
Oprah said that before.
But it wasn't a mistake that
Hey, Oprah, what happened to Stedman?
I deserved to die for. It wasn't a mistake that deserved...
And Oprah's just the friggin' worst. She's a dirty, rotten moron who treats people like garbage. Unless you're Harvey Weinstein. Then she's your best friend. Shut up.
people threatening me and threatening my children.
I've been telling anyone.
Okay, well, that's stupid. Just because your mom's a side chick and just because, she puts out a lot does not mean that it's fair to do that.
One that will listen. I own the poor decision that I made in that moment, and I've paid an unimaginable price for that.
Hell yeah,
A local radio station gave out my address. There was paparazzi
See, people do listen to the radio.
for weeks. They wouldn't leave.
Like, as much of a dirty, rotten moron as she is, you can't do that.
I had people trespassing and looking in my windows. We had people doing drive-bys and yelling and honking. My phone,
With your children home.
Yes, with my children home.
Mommy, why did you do that?
My phone was ringing around the clock, and just vile text messages and voicemail.
Kristen, you can try to cover it up all you want, but you will always be a side chick. If you guys would have just embraced being on the Jumbotron, that's fine. But now you're trying to act like because it was consensual, because you were separated, that we're supposed to forget about the fact that it was an HR violation. And wait, there's more. You were the head of HR. And Oprah giving you a kiss-ass interview. You just need to go hit up Gail King.
Turn it up. Turn it up. It's Hoppe Hour, Ryan Hoppe, baby. Side chick noise.
Wild.
We talking messy today. Mic check. Welcome to the skirt. Riding in the booth, cutting straight through the surf. Call it like I see it. Feelings in the hearse, kid. You click the P, now you get the whole thermos. The lives playing games, acting like they saints. Got a whole spouse home, still sliding to the dates. Screenshot save, little good night, babe. Then they on a yacht pic, trying to hide the face. From the field to the runway, everybody frontin'. Posting healing energy while they DM hunting. Scrolling through the gram, all I see is double lives. You can't tag the man, but you tag the watch he buys. This that side chick news. Side chick news. Ryan Hoppe gon' choose. Every fraud, every fling, every late night move. We expose, we amuse. Yeah, we say it like it is on the afternoon cruise. Side chick news. Whole world tuned to the truth. You can't hide from your man, can't hide from this booth. Side chick news.
Dizzy's a bitch.
Context got a ring on your hand, still shopping for the next P. All teams stressing, trying to spin it for the press, but the group chat memes got receipts on deck. From the field goals, listen to the model in the mist. One post off life, next post side twist. You a free spirit, but the rent still split. Funny how the timeline never shows that bit. Look, I'm just reading what the headlines say. I'm the voice in your car, you pretend you hate. Laughing at the drama, yeah, we know it ain't new. Same story, new face, welcome back to the zoo. This that side chick news. Side chick news. Ryan Hoppe gon' choose. Every fraud, every fling, every late night move. We expose, we amuse. Yeah, we say it like it is on the afternoon cruise. Side chick news. Whole world tuned to the truth. You can hide from your man, can't hide from this booth. Side chick news. Breaking. Another is complicated situation. Another we were on a break. Explanation. If you gotta say we low key, that's the clue. You ain't main, you just headline fool.
That's cool.
Side chick news. This that side chick news. Side chick news. Ryan Hoppe gon' choose. Every fraud, every fling, every late night move. We expose, we amuse. Yeah, we say it like it is on the afternoon cruise. Side chick news. Whole world tuned to the truth. You can't hide from your man, can't hide from this. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Hoppe Hour will be right back.